The least I can do is listen. Don't listen, Gigi. Fucking hell, man. Get out of this literature club. What is wrong with you, bro?
Doki Doki, not Greg.
And I'm Jem.
Welcome back. In our last episode, things started to go a little bit
This is very much not a sexy game. This is not a sexy game at all. This is a terrifying game.
So, Jem's had overnight to recuperate, and we're back in the morning to give it another go. And let's just go into it.
We're just going to dive straight into it. I'm not even going to try to expect anything anymore. My mind is open.
All words escape you.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Not again.
So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
I like just the subtext behind this all, because he's just going about this like, oh, this is normal. We're here like, dude!
This is not normal at all. This is some fucked up Groundhog Day shit. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Gigi in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know, gonna make some fucking cupcakes. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Gigi?
No, I will. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Not again!
It's not a fucking table.
Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
Yeah, he does. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Way to undersell yourself.
Right. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate.
I have a feeling this is all revolving around the festival, yes?
Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees.
Really?
Couldn't pick that from what she just said. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two.
What?
Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
I was really fucking worried there for a second.
We were worried about, not the weirdness of keeping a tea set in the classroom.
After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Yeah, sure. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Yeah, that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Monica's still a bitch, though.
Yep, nothing's changed.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well...
I'm really not affected either way. I don't care.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks for coming into the literature club. I don't enjoy reading. I'm glad you're here.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Gigi, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. It's starting again. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Yeah, fuck you, Yuri.
Well, that can change.
Yeah, another thing to do. He's still smooth though. Well,
Sort of.
that can change.
I don't know whether he should be smooth or incredibly fucking hesitant. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Goes from being smooth to just being really awkward. Well, that can change. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Seems to be the theme with this GG fella. Smooth one moment and...
Just a complete doofus the next.
yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much me.
Oh, not quite that bad. Let's give you some credit.
Oh, thank you.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her Yeah, we know you do that.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
yeah, fantasy worlds.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like knives
And
butter.
licking fingers
and chocolate.
and all of those
And
sorts
blood.
of sharing books, holding them together. Some of them are so normal, some of them are so
They're all
not normal.
They're all fucked up. You just chose to follow Yuri.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I was saying I'm glad.
Well, I'm
Doesn't
just
matter
glad
which
I didn't
path
pick
I
the
take.
fucked up one. Like, no matter which path I took, they were all going to be fucked
I
up.
think arguably Yuri is the most messed up.
Know how to pick them, don't you? GG.
I don't. This is what I've gathered from like the fandom, because there is fandom to this. Believe it or not.
Doesn't surprise me.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Oh, a ghost just opened the front door.
Oh god, this is not.
Holy shit! The front door just opened by itself. It's Sayori, man. I mean, it's
Yeah, I just. Yeah,
who?
it's. Yes. That was weird.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of, or can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
I feel like that's such a dig at us now at this part.
I just feel like this is quite repetitive. I mean, that's kind of how Groundhog Day works, I guess.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Us too. It's called The Script.
Sick
Bow,
burn,
bow, bow,
my
bow, bow,
Greg.
bow, bow.
Yeah. They can't see that fist bump at all. Now I realise.
No.
Well,
We fisted each other.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Seriously, GG, man.
And like, come on, this is your second time round, bro. Come up with some better lines, you know?
I expected that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so?
You great big personalities.
Back-breaking personality. Don't insult her. We don't know what she's capable
We don't want
of
to piss
yet.
her off.
Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
See what I mean? When
That wasn't
Yeah, that's
in the first
that is
time.
what she said the first time.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just we didn't pick up on it the first
No,
time.
you didn't pick up on it.
Yeah, okay, I didn't pick up on
We
it.
were
I
talking
didn't realise
about
it was
it.
a horror game.
We were talking about it last night, and I was like, there's a lot of things going back that you realize is actually keying you into where it's going, but you don't realize. And that was one of those things when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a surreal horror game.
God.
And you were just like, this chick likes horror. She's weird. It's like, nice. Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Why? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I shared it around to all my friends. And it looked like they all laugh at you. That loser Natsuki. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud.
I just spat everywhere.
Yes, I noticed that. I was going to just let it slide, but if you want to point it out, that's fine.
That was not even like a little spit. That was like a big one.
That was a tidal wave.
That was gross.
You could, like a whale could swim in that.
Jesus.
Give it back.
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems.
That's so lame.
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Lame.
Imagine the way he says, like, I think that's impressive. Cool. You're so cool.
Slightly above par. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
Because you're bad.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, fucking private eye detective Gigi on the case again.
He's just figuring these things out every time. I mean, it's kind of cheating because you've done this before, Gigi. And you can pretend all you want, mate, but we know you know. We all sit in silence for a moment, pondering how he's been here before.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even, and Gigi will like me. Aha! I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together.
Yeah, what have they been doing this whole time? Do they just like sit around drinking tea and just gossiping? It seems like Yuri's the only one that really reads.
And they haven't even written a poem yet, as it turns out. Or...
Yeah, so what have they been doing this whole time? That's the thing I never understood. How long's the literature club been going on for?
It's all a setup. It's all a big setup.
This is just like four girls.
Something about me being the vice president. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gigi?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh, what's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh my god, Gigi, yes, we've been through this part. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
Dejected. But,
I'm sorry, I thought...
Humph.
Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me.
I guess I just need to tell you the truth, Gigi. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club.
Because...
We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls.
Yes, you are.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation.
I mean, he's kind of been trapped into it, hasn't he? He's been manipulated and forced into this situation.
Yeah, this seems like a very trapful situation. Like, it's... Where's this going? Is Monika going to kill herself? Oh my god. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls...
And Natsuki.
Don't, like, we've been here before, Gigi. Let's not go, like... Right?
He's thinking with his dick, that's the thing.
Yeah, and it's...
Thinking with your dick always gets you in trouble.
Mate, he just... No hindsight, this guy. No hindsight. Or is it foresight because it's a day he hasn't done yet,
I guess
but
it's
has done?
foresight, isn't it? Well, I mean, it would be foresight because he doesn't have the memory of it.
Yes, very true.
I suppose. Or it's
Although
like
he has
combination of both.
slight memories.
Yeah.
He seems to know some... Anyway, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
This is all on my own accord.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Gigi?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Yeah, because you seem really excited for me to be around.
She's just a sour little turd.
Gigi, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything and anything. Anything that you need, I'll do it. And I give you a great time. Okay? Okay.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Gigi, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if a girl did talk to you? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
I would be pretty much saying yeah. Like that.
It's gonna look like I'm leaving, but...
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
What are you going up to tonight? With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
Will you be happy, Gigi?
Let's remember what happened last time. You will not be happy, mister. You will not be happy if you go down this path. I am telling you right now, Gigi. But you're an idiot, so you're just going to keep doing it. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. No, buddy. No good fortune here, mate. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Alright, it's poem time, boy.
Poem.
You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. What? Screw you, motorbike, ruining the suspense.
Yeah, so, cool poem, right?
Slightly unnerving poem, really.
Alright, well, you've only got 2 to impress now.
Okay.
So,
well,
Where are we gonna go?
we're gonna go for nibble. Question. Friends. Kawaii?
Kawaii!
Amazing.
Amazing.
Strawberry.
You're really leaning towards Natsuki this time.
Yes, well,
That-
thought we'd mix it up a little
That
bit.
blood sucking really just threw you
Just
through a
really,
loop.
just put me off a little bit, you know. Vivacious.
Vivacious.
Unstable.
That's Yuri, isn't it? Yeah.
Starscape.
Oh, you switching back.
Lollipop.
Yeah, so Natsuki's the cutesy one, so like lollipop, party, fireworks,
Right.
Stuff like
Okay, and anything. So essentially, if it's a simple word with less than 3 syllables.
I clicked lollipop, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
Right. So she's stupid.
No, she likes simple things. Remember, she likes really simple poems. She doesn't like to complicate things.
That's what she says. Vitality.
Should we do like climax?
I was actually going to change, but no, vitality is good. Jumpy.
That's Natsuki, yeah.
Sensation.
That's Yuri.
Mouse.
That's gotta be Natsuki. Yeah.
Dark.
Where's Dark?
Journey. Fickle.
Fickle.
Peace. Dazzle.
Dazzle, that's Natsuki, yeah.
And massacre.
That's your. I think you actually ended up being.
Oh my god, did you see what her face just did there? Did you see what her face just did
No,
there?
what-
Her
what-
face just did some weird thing. Her face just did some weird thing. It just had like blood running out of the eyes and stuff. What? What was that? What was that? I only got a glance of it, but her face did some weird fucking thing at the end there.
You okay?
Man, this game.
This game
It's
is.
on to us. It's on to us.
Hi again, Gigi. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Gigi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. You okay?
It's just these things are quite surprising. If we haven't noticed, I don't handle horror games very well.
I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
What? Who is this even speaking right now?
That's that's Monica. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
I think my biggest regret of this entire playthrough is that we don't have face cam for everyone to see your amazing
It
reactions.
would definitely add an extra dimension to the two-dimensional humans, as Monica put it earlier.
Hold on, I'm doing one of these ones. Alright. I'm just gonna periodically take photos of Jem's face throughout this when I see a good
Just
face.
so we can pop it in there and you can truly understand how freaked out I am right now. I'm feeling very hesitant going to this game. Is it just me or the chairs all closer? We're closer to the chairs. Look,
What?
the chairs aren't
What
normally
are you
like
talking
that, are
about?
they? All the chairs, the screen's different. The screen's different to normal. It's on an angle.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The background, it's on an
Manga is
angle.
literature!
It's normally straighter. I swear it's normally straighter. It's on an angle at the moment, see? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Gigi. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Oh shit, you are not putting my comfort first, let's make that clear. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Well, wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Oh no, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
I
Oh,
think-
there's nothing accidental about it, mate.
I think we
She
mentioned
is-
that the first time.
She is a blood-sucking vampire, and she is luring you in. That is what I have decided. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Definitely get to this.
I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to
There's
kick
nothing
off
wrong
some...
with the
It's
classroom.
gone back. It's gone back. It's gone back.
nothing wrong with it.
It wasn't like that before. It wasn't like that before. It's changed back. I didn't notice when it changed, but it's changed back. It's changed back. It's now straight and more zoomed out. It was on an angle and zoomed in just before.
Okay. This game's getting to you, man. You're starting
It
to
is,
see
man.
things.
It is, man. No, I'm not seeing things, man. You're just not seeing things. That's all it is.
Pay closer attention, game.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more.
Are you?
Once again, like, I'm not even making the decisions this time. He's deciding to go after Yuri. What is it about Yuri?
Dunno. You picked Yuri the first time, so you should tell me what it is about Yuri.
That was just it's just a random guess, but now it seems the game seems to just not let me unpick that decision.
It's getting in your head, man.
But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second.
Dot, dot, dot.
But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Man, she's so... That's... I think we brought it up last
What's
time.
up with her
She's
eyes?
so
Her eyes are
sneaky.
doing weird things now.
What?
See? Look at her eyes.
Oh.
They're different. See?
Oh.
Her eyes are doing weird
Yuri.
fucking shit.
Yuri.
Look, it's going off to the right.
Yuri.
It's slowly creeping away. Her eye is slowly creeping.
Yuri.
Oh, wait,
You okay?
Why is her eye just coming off her face?
I wanted to reread some of it.
You're gonna have a hard time. Oh, I didn't think your eyes back.
Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll
Detective
definitely
GG.
start reading it soon. Yeah, he's coming out with those PI skills. Not
Yeah.
good enough though. You need to really start. Is the eye doing it again? No, it's not. It's just not.
This game's really fucking with you. Like,
Yeah, it is, man.
it's doing it again. No, it's not.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's
all about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
I'm sorry, Yuri. What the fuck did you just say? Were you not just licking blood off our finger a couple of episodes ago?
No, that didn't happen. What are you talking about? We've only just met Yuri.
Don't fuck with me, not good. Don't fuck with me.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it.
She's really into it.
The book, I mean.
Not the cutting off limbs and fixing them to other people things. I'm not into that.
This is getting weird, man.
Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of... That's kind of dark, isn't it?
It's kind of hot, isn't it?
Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Just like this game.
Is that what the story was about the first time?
What?
I swear that wasn't the first time round talking about the cutting off the limbs and the things like that and the human experimenting.
No, it wasn't. It was about human experimentation, but they didn't mention the cutting off the limbs. You okay?
Yes.
Do you want to take a little break?
No, we're good.
We're almost out of time. We can take a break.
Okay, well,
We're gonna finish up this
we're
conversation.
gonna finish up Yuri
Alright.
here, and we're gonna give me some time to process what the fuck is going on.
Are you a fan of that sort of thing, Gigi?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
Lust for blood and amputated limbs.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective.
What?
When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible...
People, and we're all worthless anyway.
Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Yeah, you've definitely piqued my interest.
Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Yeah, I'm picking up on that.
When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
My whole body. What the hell was that? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Something about her whole body gets what?
so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
Stop. Shut the fuck up.
That's. I really don't think you need to worry. I would disagree with you, Gigi. That just means you're passionate about reading and being a fucking psychopath.
Amputating people's limbs and fixing them to other people.
The least I can do is listen.
Don't listen, Gigi. Fucking hell, man. Get out of this literature club. What is wrong with you, bro?
It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Oh, buddy, don't know I'm here.
Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Don't be slipping anywhere, buddy. This is not the time for slips.
Alright, I think we'll stop it there. We'll pick up in the next one as we start to read the book again with Yuri and go down that path. How you doing, man?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Good, relatively.
Relatively
Interested,
good.
intrigued, curiosity piqued, and I am sweating like all fuck, but...
Yeah. We're going to take a little break and let Jeb process that. So thank you. If you like that, leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think of Doki.
let me give you a hint. It's fucked up.
Bye.
Ciao.